Hey, what's going on, you guys? Perry the Entertainer here, giving you guys another video, giving you the first review of 2012 with the Royal Rumble recap that happened. The Royal Rumble happened last night. I did not get a chance to do the video, and so I'm going to do it now. It's currently 3:30 p.m. in Chicago right now, so let's get that started. Before we start, I know I said so let's get this started, but anyway, before I start, first of all, I want to ask you guys if you can click that subscribe button up there. Thank you guys for subscribing. And as far as I know, we have an update of how everything's going to happen. I told you a few videos back that I'm going to start doing cuts and stuff for all my recaps and stuff. Well, I'm too lazy to do that, and I'm too lazy to do that. So as far as I know, I may be the only channel that's going to do this, but if I find an empty space somewhere, over here, I don't know, but it'll be different subcategories for the show. So, for example, if you guys just want to know how the WWE Championship show went, you can click on an annotation somewhere that will say WWE Championship match, and it'll direct you to that point in the video. So I think that's a pretty cool thing. I'm going to try and start that. So whenever you see the words recap in my titles up there. So, for example, this is the Royal Rumble 2012 recap. So, going to be giving you guys the match results and just my overall opinion on the show. So let's get this started. The first match on the card was the World Heavyweight Championship match. Daniel Bryan, the World Champion, took on The Big Show and the World's Strongest Man, Mark Henry. I was expecting a lot more from this match, but at the same time I wasn't because of Mark Henry's injury. And I assumed they weren't going to give the title to The Big Show. Do you really? I wouldn't see any sort of resemblance why they would give the title to The Big Show. And I kind of knew that Daniel Bryan was somehow going to get out with the win, and yes, that's exactly what happened. Daniel Bryan was dangling from The Big Show's grip, only for The Big Show's grip to unlock, and Daniel Bryan came crashing down to the floor, getting the victory. He grabbed the title and did his celebration thing. Dedicated this match to AJ, and I know I didn't recap this. Big Show ran over AJ 2 weeks ago, and like I said, I've been all over the place now, so I don't really know exactly what's going on anymore. So, but anyway, this match was okay. It's mediocre because I think if Mark Henry wasn't injured, this match would have been longer and it would have been better because it seemed like they give the actual Royal Rumble match a little too much time because it was only like 45 minutes. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. So Daniel Bryan walks away with the World Heavyweight Championship, and on to the next match, which was Eve, Kelly, Alicia Fox, and Tamina versus the Bella Twins, Beth Phoenix, and Natalya. I was getting my food during this match because I didn't know what the hell happened. My stream crashed, so it was the perfect time for it to crash, and I went to go get my food. And yes, in case you guys were wondering, the hamburger I had was very, very delicious. It was meaty, no pun intended, no homo. It was, but anyway, it was very good, very good hamburger, but terrible match. Eve, Kelly, Alicia, and Tamina win. That's it. If you guys want to know anything else, watch another video because I'm not going to cover that. The third match on the card was Brodus Clay in another squash match versus Drew McIntyre. Can I expect a lot out of this guy? I mean, Brodus Clay, I was upset with him when he came in, but now he's kind of grown on me. I mean, you know, should I get him and all that? He's comedy. He's a good comedy character, and definitely gets a few laughs out of me every week, and hopefully we'll find out what he does tonight, see if he does anything interesting tonight on Monday Night Raw, and hopefully that's what happens. He ends up hitting the, what's it called now, the what the funk? Really? If you guys if I ever have to review another Brodus Clay match, I'm calling it the Fall of Humanity. I don't care who you are. I don't care what it is. It's called the Fall of Humanity to me. Just like Cena's AA is the FU to me. I can't call it the AA. It's always been the FU, and it's sticking like that. It's sticking to that. But Brodus Clay is your victor with the Fall of Humanity. No, not the What the Funk, even though that is really cool. I'm into his gimmick, the Funkasaurus thing. I know that looked so wrong, but no, I think it was pretty cool. I get into it a little bit. It was cool. It was cool. But Brodus Clay walks out the victor. The fourth match on the card was Kane versus John Cena, and basically a grudge match, basically. And I was expecting a lot out of this match. It was Raw's main hot feud, because that seems like all the time that Raw has is focused on this feud here with Kane and Cena. And I understand kind of why they got to give Cena something for before The Rock. And I understand that. I understand they got to, build Cena up to the point where him and Rock are on the same level. They're on the same capacity, so that, no, it's not as predictable. But I'm not going to say I was disappointed in the match, but the match ended in a double disqualification. Double count out, my bad, folks. And Cena and Kane, they were beating each other up backstage, and at one point Kane got his hands on a steel chair and just starts beating the hell out of Cena with it, and Cena's laid out. And Kane finds Zack Ryder's dressing room. He goes in there, he kicks down the door, grabs Ryder, he throws him out to the ring, gives him a tombstone pile driver. Yes, I know, but Eve was out there. Eve came out for a little while, and she's like, don't do it, don't do it. But we all know Kane. He's going to do it anyway. It doesn't matter. And he hits the tombstone pile driver on Zack Ryder. Very not surprising moment. Not really. And then Cena comes down, and Cena eats a chokeslam for this match to end. Kane ends up walking out. Now, I'm not as in. It was good. I mean, it was cool seeing Kane walk out and still making Cena look, I guess, strong. I guess I know he didn't look strong, but it was good making both guys strong with the double count out thing. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. We're probably going to see some more of this feud tonight, and probably at Elimination Chamber. So, yeah, that's all for that match. And then the WWE Championship match, CM Punk defended his WWE Championship against Dolph Ziggler, and it was a good match. I think this match kind of stole the show. What was this, like their fourth match or something? And Punk ends up getting the win with the GTS, and Laurinaitis basically kisses Punk's ass he's counting with the referee and everything, gives him the title belt, and oh my god, that's all I have to say about that match. It was good, don't get me wrong, it was good, but it was just so pitiful seeing Laurinaitis do that. That was, oh my god. But anyway, moving on to the final match, the Royal Rumble match. 30 superstars competing for one prize, a main event championship match at WrestleMania. And we started off with The Miz. The Miz started off hot, lasting 45 minutes in the Rumble. It was pretty good until he was eliminated by the number 30 Big Show. We had a few surprises. Number 7 was Ricardo Rodriguez, but he came out to Alberto Del Rio music, and I was almost peeing myself because I thought it was Del Rio. But, no, we had some more. We had Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, and Booker T show up. Lawler got eliminated really quick. Cole got eliminated by Karma, the returning Karma, who, ended up getting eliminated by Dolph Ziggler. And then Booker T ended up getting eliminated, by Khali. And so there were a few surprises, obviously, with Karma returning, the great Khali, even Hacksaw popped his head in there. Mick Foley was in there too and everything. But the final four came down to the Big Show, Randy Orton, Sheamus, and Chris Jericho. Match pretty much ended with Randy Orton just hit this boom RKO on Big Show, threw Big Show over by himself, which really kind of gets you thinking. It's like, I remember back in the past where they needed to have like 5 guys on the big guy to get him eliminated, but that's not exactly what happened. Orton just threw Big Show out like he was nothing. and then Jericho goes behind Orton and throws Orton out the same exact way, basically, and we're down to Sheamus and Chris Jericho. And honestly, this match had me on the edge of my seat. Edge of my seat. Like, not even kidding. The edge of my seat. I was on it. Because it was better than Del Rio and Santino last year, because we all knew Del Rio was going to happen. But this match kind of had a little twist on it. See what happened here? Chris Jericho went for a codebreaker at the end of the match. Sheamus caught him, tried to throw him over. He's on the apron. Jericho's on the apron. Sheamus hits a bro kick. Chris Jericho's eliminated, and Sheamus is your 2012 Royal Rumble winner. Now, I was surprised. I mean, granted, he was one of my top 5 to actually win the match, and I understand that, but yeah, I was surprised. It kind of threw a curveball at us because everyone was expecting Chris Jericho to win. Jericho's like, oh, it's gonna be Jericho and Punk at WrestleMania. Even though I guarantee this is still gonna happen, it sort of sets up the World Championship picture with Sheamus and Daniel Bryan so far. But I see Daniel Bryan losing the title at Elimination Chamber. But we'll find out all what happens, maybe tonight, maybe next week, maybe the week after that. All happening until, February 17th or something was the Elimination Chamber, the final go-home show before WrestleMania, which is April 1st, and we'll go from there. So, like I said, if you guys want to re-watch any segments that you haven't seen, just click in the open area where all the annotations are floating around, and that'll do it for me. So, Perry the Entertainer here with your 2012 Royal Rumble recap, and comment down there, what do you guys think about the show? Like this video, and if I haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button up there. So that'll do it for me, guys. Perry the Entertainer signing off, and maybe if Raw's good tonight, you'll see me again later tonight. So, for now, peace out.